we'll go ahead and create one more for Angular. So the steps remain the same. Let's say I'll say Angular build job. Okay. So again, I'll select freestyle because I'm not going to use a pipeline right now. So I'm going to select freestyle and say OK. Again, the basic step remains same. I go and say I want to download from my Git. I'll copy the source code URL, and then I'll paste here, select a credential which I've already saved, so I need not create again. And then I'll say build it from any branch. And then here I'll restrict again. In this case, I can have different agent, but I'll use the same agent. So I'm basically saying two pipelines, two jobs to use the same agent. Okay. So now I selected my Git repository, and then I'll go here and create. Now how do you generally build an Angular code? Is a two-step command. One is you do an npm install, which downloads all your packages, and then you have npm build, which basically builds your code to generate the output. So what I'll do here is I'll use a simple command line task, right? So where I'm basically, I'm going to use the npm command. As I said, npm and Node.js I've already installed in this environment, so everything is set up for me. So again, we need to take, now if you go back to the source code, now I have, this is the root, in that I have a source, and then I have Angular simple project. So in case of command line, I first have to go to that path go to the folder where I have a package.json. So example, I have to go into src from the root, and then I will have to go into album viewer Angular simple. And so I'm doing a cd into that path, then I'll say npm install. So what it does is basically all the packages configured in npm in package.json are downloaded, and then I give one more command. Now in this case, I'll do npm build, npm run script, npm run script, and I'll say build. So this command build, what happens is configured here. So if I go to package.json, and if you see build, it basically runs ng build. So when I say run script, it internally triggers this ng build command. So with this, I'm doing npm install and I'm doing npm build. And in this case, you can your final public folder, you can attach it as an artifact, and then I will do a save. So build, go into here, console logs, and it was able to clone. Now if I go back here into workspace, you will see there's an Angular build job, and then it will start the npm install, npm build, everything happens here. So going back to the configure, so no matter for any technology that you build a CI pipeline using the jobs, you will first have to find and finalize the plugins if you have to use, or if you have to use a command line and you have to set up your environment, and then configure the individual steps either using command line or using the plugin or using all the settings. And then you can use the post build action to either to do all the post build activities of archiving the output folders which you need, or sending email notifications and everything. Right now, as I said, these are individual jobs. So right now it is still running. So these are individual jobs. Now if I enable auto trigger, whenever I commit code into the Git, it triggers the particular build, and it will go ahead and generate the artifact. Now if you remember, we are using the same agent for both. Now if I run one more build while my Angular build is still in progress, you will see that it is waiting for the previous job to complete. so that it can start here. Now this can be fixed by increasing number of executors, but that will basically add load, and it all depends on your server load and various other details. But this is waiting for the Angular job to complete. Okay, so this is a simple simplest way to understand how to create a CI pipeline using jobs.